Good Monday morning, man. We've been seeing the markets pump like crazy. And we just getting started. This altcoin season is gonna hit different. I'm telling everybody, I've been saying this. Everybody who's been in the comments saying, Tro, you too optimistic, man. We never get in the altcoin season. And we starting to see prices go back up. And we just got the Genius Act bill passed, and some other legislation, some other laws. Last week was crypto week, so a pivotal moment in the history for the crypto space, trying to keep innovation here within the United States. And this not only helps, crypto innovation in the United States, but it also helps it worldwide because we know the United States is, the power to be. It's the power over all other economies. So we got to understand this is going to help crypto go to the moon, and we already starting to see the alts rise. And Cronos is one of those alts you want to pay attention to. And Kris, the CEO of Crypto.com, just spoke, man. So we're going to see what he said. We're going to see the updates on Crypto.com and much, much more. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. And don't forget, Discord link is in the description. Join the Trojan Horse Discord. We building a community, and we're going to make it together. I hate that saying, but if you've been watching, man, my videos, you should know that we've been dollar cost averaging on Cronos or Crow for so long. You should be in profit. I've been making Crow videos for 3 years now, man, and it's so many dips that have occurred since then. The lowest, but going back to 5-6 cents, and from those prices we are up 100%. That's why it's always good to dollar cost average. But let's look at where we at with price and how it's looking today. So, man, we are on coin market cap looking at Cronos. Now, Cronos is at 12 cents, 12.42, up 33% in the past year. Now, in this past month, we've been on a run, guys. We started the month at 8 cents, or the low of the month was around 7 cents going into 8 cents. Now we are at 12 cents going into that 13-cent mark, up 42%. Now the market cap is at $4 billion. We are ranked 31 out of all the cryptocurrencies. Volume is up 31%, coming in at $66.67 million. And if we just look at the altcoin radar, man, altcoin season radar, we are 56 out of 100. So we slowly creeping up, getting into that 60 mark, getting into that 70 mark. That's where we're going to see alts absolutely melt faces. The last time the yearly high for altcoin season was 87, going back in December of 2024 after the election. Everything went up like crazy. Then turn around, we go to the yearly low. We see that Bitcoin has pretty much been dominating since then. But that's okay because they gave us more time to buy altcoins, and now we slowly creeping back up into that altcoin season. Some people ask me, Tro, is it too late to pack my bags? It's getting there. I'm not going to lie to you. Honestly, with Crow, I don't think it's too late. I think that we are still at a good price at 12 cents because if we go back and look at it, and back in December, we went up to 20 cents, 22 cents. So I do think we can get at least 100% gains from here. At least, that's the bare minimum. That's really a bear case in my personal opinion. Going back to 24 cents, I think that's a bear case scenario. But I do think if you're just aiming for 100% gains, then that's easy. But I do think that we can eventually, go back up to that dollar mark. Now, am I going to put a date on it? It's really hard to say, but we do know everything is turning around for alts. And not only that, Crypto.com is building like crazy. We know that Crow is included in the Truth Social ETF. That's the Trump ETF that's coming out soon. They also are included in another ETF, and going down the pipeline, I think we're going to see even more institutions include Crow in their crypto ETFs, just because Cronos has, one of the best runways, I would say, as far as appreciation that's left for it. And then the team is, really connected with the government and things like that. So super bullish on what Cronos is doing right now. And let's get to some of the good stuff and some of the news, man. So today, the Pump Airdrop campaign ends. Add Pump Fund token to your portfolio in one step. Buy Crow or Lion. The more you buy, the more pump you'll get from a $200,000 airdrop pool. So I know there's not a lot. $200,000 is, if so many people participate, you maybe only get what, $10, $5, whatever the case may be. But it's free money, man. I always look at the incentives on crypto.com as free money. If you are buying Crow, if you hold Crow, then they incentivize so many different things directly within the app. And that's why I'm still bullish on Crow, because it's so much utility, not just with the DeFi side of things, but with the centralized side of things. When we go onto the crypto.com app, you can stake Crow. You can use it for airdrops. You can use it to get the credit cards, the debit cards. So many different things you can use Crow with, and that's why, I'm going to continue to say that. Now, something else, new to crypto earn up to 3% on tout, plus additional 2% for private users. Start earning now. So you can earn 3% on tout. And that's just by staking your TAL. Like I said, it's so many different utilities directly within the app. They're trying to, these are all DeFi type of things where you earn yield, but they bring it on the app. And it makes it easier for the person who doesn't know anything about decentralization, who doesn't want to hold their and keep their private keys safe. This makes it easier for them. Now, is it a risk? Of course, everything in the crypto space is risky. This is still a asset class that's pretty much in its infancy. It hasn't even been around, 20 plus years yet. So yes, it's risky, but at the same time, I think that crypto.com is solvent. I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. The team has been building like crazy, and especially in a market like this, I don't think they're going anywhere in a bull market. Now in a bear market, that's when we see, or when it's about to turn over into a bear market, that's when we see a lot of centralized exchanges folded. But I do think that the last cycle has weeded out a lot of the bad players, or a lot of the people who didn't know how to manage their crypto exchange. I do think that the last cycle weeded majority of those people out. Not to say it doesn't happen again, but last cycle was a crazy shakeup with the fallout of FTX, Celsius, and other centralized exchanges. So I do think that the people, or the centralized exchanges who survived that, will continue to thrive, because that was the biggest, one of the biggest factors for the centralized exchanges at that time, while a lot of them were folding. Now, it's official. Liquid staking is available in the United States for Solana. Unlock the full potential of your stake sold across crypto.com app and exchange. Continue to benefit from staking rewards from holding CDC sold. No conversion fees. You can stake now. Want to learn more, you can do so. So liquid staking is available for Solana now. You can get in and use your Solana and liquid stake it, man. And, while you're staking, earning yield, you can use that liquid staking feature to earn some even more gains, some more potential gains. So that's super bullish. And last but not least, man, Kris has spoken. The first federal law regulating crypto in the U.S. is a massive milestone for our industry. Congrats to Donald Trump delivering on his promise to provide regulatory clarity for the industry, and with record bipartisan support. A year ago, this was unfathomable, yet today it represents a historic turning point for the U.S. and a significant step in advancing the adoption of digital assets. And like I said, man, last week was a big week for the crypto space. Crypto was already primed to take off, but now with all these laws getting passed, I will say Crypto Week was a success in my personal opinion. We're going to see, man, altcoins absolutely take off, and Cronos is going to be one of those altcoins you want to pay attention to. So, Crypto Troll, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, man. I'm out of here.